All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Sound check 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? All right, so today is just like 20th of February 2026, and we're just like gonna do live. So let's just like break down the chart. We're just like going on the goal right now. So let me just like remove these whole thing first. So starting with the weekly, actually, weekly just like going to be closed today. So just like need to look at, oh wow, look at this one weekly, just like breaking below this low of the previous weekly candle, and now it's just like pushing upside. If it's just like going to break above this high or it's on high, there's a probability gonna fill this range. Might be Friday, just like gonna bring something on the table. So just jumping from weekly to daily time frame. So daily time frame, actually, if I can see this daily time frame, this is a resistance we are having on the left hand side, and this daily candle just like break above this small body candle high. Right now, just like rejecting. Just need to look at H4 time frame to see more better picture. So if I can see on H4 time frame, the previous H4 just like didn't have a upper wick, but this current H4 break above this high, then why just like pushing to the downside? So for that, what's just like happening on the higher time frame, I just like need to look at the lower time frame, because lower time frame will give me the just like gonna give me the confirmation what could be happen on a higher time frame. So jumping from H4 to H1, H1 just like close with no bottom wick, just like having a very strong bullish momentum in it. Wow, man, just like break above this high, close above this resistance area. All right, so just like need to jump from H4 to M30 to see more better picture. M30 just like having a resistance area here. It's really interesting right now. H4 just like don't have a bottom wick. Sorry, H4 just like don't have a upper wick. H1 don't have a bottom wick. M30 rejected. Is it going to be respect the previous H4, which actually just like don't have a upper wick? So it's gonna be a very beautiful continuation to the downside. But let's see, looking at 50-minute time frame. On a 50-minute, this is a resistance I'm just like having right now, and this is a support I'm having here. So right now this candle just like also, wow man, it was like a beautiful counter trade structure. Looking at the higher time frame and the lower time frame together, like 30 minutes just like rejected with a long rejection wick, close in a bearish one. Previous H4 just like don't have a upper wick, it's just like pushing to the downside. Probability is like a 50-50 percent probability that it gonna continuously pushing to the upside. But if I'm just like looking at the higher time frame from H1 H4 to H1 just like close in a bullish form, but M30 rejected with a long rejection, closed in a bearish form. But looking at a 50-minute time frame, this current 15-minute candle just like rejected, like break above the high but close below the previous candle low. So this was a probability that it could continuously pushing to the downside actually. Yeah, probability. So let's see what gonna happen actually here. Now if we just like going to break and close above this resistance area in a current situation, so I can see that what we are having on the left hand side. Let me see this one, what I'm having on the left hand side. This is the resistance, I think. So we just like tapped above this area, above this whole rejection. We just like going to be tapped to like having like 100 pip range here. I just like need to bring it here. Yeah, 50-40 could be the next target. Now just like flipping to the upside, man. Wow. You know what? It's a little confusion here. Just like breaking above the high. If I'm going to place my stop loss somewhere here, because if a candle create a wick and break below this low, then there is no business of this current candle to continuously pushing to the upside. But the way just like rejecting and pushing to the upside, I think so it will be better to wait for this candle to be closed, and then I can give my trade a chance. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. Okay, this was the resistance on we are having on the left hand side, and I'm just like gonna take this current resistance area, because at the end I'm just like gonna execute above this area. after the closure. So this is the resistance I'm having right now, and current situation, I didn't get any support, so this could be the support for me. All right, so let's see what lower time frame is like gonna give me the confirmations here, because in this situation the previous h4 just like don't have a like upper wick. This candle just like rejected with a long rejection, with the rejection is just like towards from upside to downside, like it's just like not like that impulse anti like a market should like it just like created a wick to the downside. It's a wick from upside to downside actually. The board is just like smaller, and the way this candle is just like pushing to the upside, if it's just like going to be close or break above this high, so there's a probability we're gonna tap this area. So for that, just like need to wait here. Just need to wait for the candle to be closed. So yeah, good morning, good morning. How's your Ramzan going? Yeah, it's just like going great. And I'm just like fasting right now and feeling very low to be honest. As Raja bro said, everything just like becomes slow. Yes, bro, when you are starting to adopt SRC, how much time you spend on back testing? Actually, it's been like 4 years. I'm just like sticking with the more than 4 year, I would say. I just like only sticking with the SRC actually. I didn't jump from one strategy to any other strategy. I would say from the beginning, it's been like 5 years. I'm just like in this industry, and from the beginning, I would say I just like only stick with the SRC. Yeah, just like sticking with one strategy is it's a game changing thing actually. What happened mostly with the people? They just like try to get grip on their edge, or just like trying to just like about to be getting grip on their like a structure. But if they just like hit by with any single month which is like not gonna work out for them, they just like thinking they start thinking like it's just like not gonna work out, and they just like start jump on another strategy. So it's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. You just like need to believe your thing, just like believe the process actually. Okay, so assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Was there a chance of buying price gave the move before London? What what do you mean by this? I was about to take a sell, but wasn't confident. Also, I feel like trend is bullish and no bottom wick. Yeah, trend is just like a bullish right now. Current trend just like clearly in a bullish form, but the previous H4 just like don't have a upper wick actually. But if there's like a lot of volume, it just like did not even create a bottom wick actually. You know what? Even this current candle did not even create a bottom wick. If the previous candle don't have upper wick, the next candle even just like did not have a bottom wick. It's just like showing a very, 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 very strong bullish momentum right now. But who knows that still the candle just like don't have a upper wick. It's like a 50-50% probability. In this scenario, I would say another 50%, where is a higher probability it could continuously pushing upside. This just like implemented here. But low time frame at the end the low time frame just like gonna give me the confirmation what could be happen on the higher time frames. So looking at 30 minute and looking at 15 minutes, just like need to make the combination between these two both times actually, so I can give my trade a chance. So you know what, there's another opportunity I can see here. If market just like start doing consolidation in this area and then break above this high, it could continuously pushing upside, or if it's just like going to break below this low, then it gonna continuously pushing to the downside. Salam guys, bro. Walaikum salam. Did you take any trade yesterday? Yesterday, yeah, I just like took two trades during the New York session. Yeah, just like took. Let me see where I have. Yeah, this one. You know what? What happened here with me? Let me just explain you. These were two trades actually. Here I just like took a sell when this can create a wick, break the low of the previous candle, which just like don't have a bottom wick. The previous candle just like having very strong bearish momentum in it. This candle just like flipped down, went 80 pips in my favor, and I was just like trying to close 90%. And while I was just like writing down, like lowering the load size, it just like spike back and start pushing upside. I just like try to hold it. Might bit will again continuously pushing it downside of way, just like showing me the spike, but it start pushing upside, and then I just like lose my trade. Then I just like sit back and start watching it. That what just like happening here, why it just like reacting like that, the way just like showing a momentum in it, there's a probability it should be continuously pushing to downside, but what is what is just happening actually here. So after that I was just like watching it just like continuously pushing upside upside upside, and then this candle just like break above this candle just like close with a strong bullish candles, and this candle created a wick and break above this candle high. We just like don't have upper wick. It's like an impulse entry, like went up almost like 70 pips in my favor, just like recover my loss there. And again I just like close my 90 95% position here, leave the rest, and just like come back, hit my break even, and then pushing to the upside. So yeah, it's just like a break even, just like a minor profit was there. Then I just like didn't look at the chart, just I was just like playing on my mobile phone actually. Yeah, okay. All right, so I know you place your resistance at the previous M15, but above 50-30 seems much cleaner since there is resistance there. Yeah, but we just like I'm just like taking the current resistance area right now. Current is just like created this resistance area. So if I'm just like going to be get some kind of going to be close above this area, so I'm gonna give my trade a chance. I'm gonna take the current resistance in this situation, and above this area, just like need to depend on the volume. Just like need to readjust the zones. What is just like happening here? Okay, this makes sense. So yeah, man, just like waiting here. I think so. Just like gonna get a support here. Actually, I think so. Just like going to be get a support here, but there is still like almost 1 minute left for this candle to be closed. This candle should have to be closed in a bullish form, and then with the next candle wherever just like going to be closed, there's a higher probability market will keep pushing in that direction. Casbro, I have 200 USDT. Should I trade on real account or go with the prop? I would say with the 200, just like go with the prop firm, because real you just like need at least like $1,000. So then I was just like gonna give you advice that put your $1,000 in your real capital and try to prove yourself that you are a good trader. Just try to flip it like I would say like make like a $500, $300 on that $1,000 account, and then just like take out your profit out of it, and then with that profit, just like go for any prop firm, because you just like prove yourself you are a profitable trader by making profits on real account. So then it makes sense. So we just like get got a resistance, we just like got a support, we just like start doing consolidation in this area. So if the next 15-minute candle going to break above break and close above this resistance area, giving me the confirmation candle, I'm just like gonna take a buy. And in the same way, if I'm just like going to get a candle which is like going to be close below the support area, I'm just like gonna go for the sales. Simple. Just like I'm just like keeping my things just like in a simple way. And it's just like rejected 1 2 3 4 times from this area, from this resistance area. So I just like need a close candle above this resistance area for the continuation. And if I'm just like going to be get a same candle which is like break below this low, so looking at H4, we just like don't have a bottom wick, and the previous H4 just like don't have upper wick. It's still just like stuck in my mind actually. So I'm just like looking for opportunity on both sides right now. We're just like doing consolidation. Was there any chance of catching this bullish move? If you were watching chart before this move, how would you have approached this? So I'm just like gonna execute, might be somewhere here, by placing stop loss below this current candle line. Why? If I'm just like looking at the left hand side, before that it was just like a very strong resistance area. Market was just like continuously tapping into this area, and then it's just like break and closed, like it's just like closed with no, with a candle which just like don't have a bottom wick. If a candle just like don't have a bottom wick in a bullish trend, so what does that mean? That there's a higher probability the next candle will continuously pushing to the upside. Like this candle which is like don't have a bottom wick in a bullish trend. It's mean there was just like no sellers who just like push the market or downside to create a wick. So it's mean there was just like no sellers, there was just like only buyers. So probability that it could continuously pushing to the upside. So if I was just like on a chart, so depending on the volume, I would try to take a buy here by placing stop loss here, and target should be somewhere here. That's it. The clean traffic on the left hand side. By depending on the volume, by depending on the session trend, by depending on the candle which just like don't have a bottom wick and closed in a bullish form. So this was my perspective to take a buy. Might be, actually it makes sense if I have a plan. But now just like once it's just like start doing consolidation, so there's, I would say, nothing for me right now. Just like need to see if a breakout structure to above this area or below this area. Still you can see the H1 just like don't have a bottom wick. Once if it is like going to break above this side, these are the minor rejection, and it could be like tap to this area. Higher time frame just like still standing in a bullish form. Lower time frame just like start doing consolidation. So let's see what lower time frame just like gonna offer us. I was talking about this buy before you came live. Which one? This one? Okay, this makes sense here. Can just like don't have a bottoming, but it's just like lows. If you're thinking about to take a buy here, it just like never let you to execute, and didn't even create a weekend break above the high. So that was not like a good buys. Here it makes sense, but depending on the volume, because candle just like already closed in a bullish form. Okay, so wow, Manathesh is like a long paragraph. Okay, so H4 also don't have a bottoming. Yeah, this is what I'm just like worried about, and looking at lower time frame if it's just like going to give me some confirmation candle, so I can give my trade a chance. It's a Friday, and I don't want to fry my profits on Friday. We'll see, and I'm just like gonna go with a clean structure with a high probability structure, something like that. Okay, so brother, I need your advice. I don't overtrade. I just like take one, two trade a day, and I do manage my risk. Okay, but the issue is I get emotional, like FOMO, fear of losing, forcing a trade, and take unnecessary trade and loss. And the same time, I do take good trade, but due to this, most of the time by end of the week and month, I will be at break even. Yes, break even is better than loss, but I want to get out of break even stage. Can you advise me how to work on this? Just like keep going in the same way. Like it's an emotional or it's a psychological thing, and you just like need to fight with this in your own way. Actually, I can't help anything about what how I can help you about your emotions. I can give you advice that just like control it, do whatever just like required to just like get grip, or just like you know what? I don't know why I just like wanted to take a sell here. Again, just like breaking the low. taking a sell here, placing stop loss above the current candle high. Previous H4 just like don't have a bottom and a upper wick as well. I expecting it could continuously pushing downside, but sell should be somewhere here so I can manage the risk. So I was just like telling you, Mr. Manatesh, go the buddy, just like control it, buddy, just like control it. Wow, just like pushing downside right now. Should be take a sell here. Intuitionally, I can see it will continuously pushing to downside by looking at 30-minute time frame only. It just like break the low again. It was a beautiful sell. Oh man, I was just like reading this message and just like couldn't concentrate on this one. You know what? Still see this one H4 just like rejecting, just like didn't have a bottom wick. Wow, look at the H1 just like it retraced more than 50% of the previous candle. Wow, and it was a beautiful sales. Just like went 60 70 pips in our favor. But let's see, it's okay. Let's see. There's just like 6 minutes left for this candle to be close. So you know what? By continuously fighting with your bad habits, it's kind of bad habits to went into some kind of FOMO or just like get emotional. So I would say that practice on this thing by continuously fighting with the market, because if you just like standing at a break even, it's due to you just like having grip on your education. You just like getting like profits as well with the education, but emotionally you are losing money there. So if you just like get out emotions, like take out emotions or get control on your emotions, so your risk management will become more better. Your risk management will become more better. And by time, I would say, by continuously fighting with your emotions, by continuously telling yourself you just like have to be stick with the things, so I would say higher probability at the end, like in some time, you will use to fight with your. Wow, look at this one, man. I just like having intuitionally like a cell presentation here in my mind. Grab 70 pips, no more trades for me today. Yeah, hit my daily max target, staying with UCAS for the education now. Wow, very nice, very nice. You know what? I just like wanted to take a sell here. Looking at 50 minutes, just like doing consolidation, but looking at 30-minute time frame. As I just like was talking about the previous H4, just like don't have a bottom wick, so it could be rejecting and can be continuously pushing to the downside. Look at this one, man. It's just like breaking the low of H1 as well, but it's like now overextended now. You know what? In this scenario, this totally makes sense to take a sell here by placing stop loss somewhere here. Yeah, because here it just like again broke the low of the previous 30-minute time frame after creating a long wick. Previous H4 just like don't have a bottom wick, and also just like don't have a upper wick on the previous candle as well. So higher probability just like gonna continuously pushing to the downside. Yeah, it is whatever it is. It will just create bottom wick for H4 and then it will fly above. Oh, Fazan, how we can assure about this one? It could be respect the previous candle as well. Like if you just like created a bottom wick, what about this candle which just like don't have a upper wick? It could be continuously pushing to the downside as well. Who knows that? So I'm feeling more comfortable with the cells. Look at this one. Look at this one. It was like a beautiful cell setup there. Man, oh man, just like continuously pushing downside. Fill this range, like more than 50% of the range is just like filled here. Good morning, good morning. Everything just like perfectly fine. Wow, man. Yeah, welcome to everybody. Wow, look at this one. Look at this H4. Now just like created a wick, but it was a great opportunity here. So now if I just like wanted to go for the sell, I would like to see some new structure to be formed here. New structure. I don't think so gonna get anything today during the London session. I'm just like getting this kind of feeling Where you would enter the cell, I actually really wanted to take a cell here while I was just like answering the question. I was like interested to take cell here. Why? What is the reason behind to take a cell? Just like created a resistance, created a support. This kind of created a weak, break the previous candle body, but it's just like not breaking the previous candle body on. It's look like it's breaking the previous candle body on a 50-minute time frame. But if you just like flipping on a 30-minute time frame, you will see that this kind of just like break the low, then it broke above the high, retest this high, like respect the previous M15 high, start rejecting and break its low again. So looking at 30-minute time frame, making the combination between 30-minute and H4, we just like don't have a bottom wick and clean traffic on the left hand side. This was the perfect entry actually. So yeah, high time frame just like having more like a stronger than, I would say, like it's just like a stronger than the higher lower time frame. Actually higher time frame is just like more stronger than the lower time frame. So yeah man, it makes sense. Yeah, 30-minute low, 30-minute low, 50-minute breaking the support, so that makes sense for me. Totally makes sense. And I was just like also looking at this one, previous H4 don't have upper week, and next H4 just don't have a bottom week. So higher probability it could come down to create a week, and even it could continuously pushing to the downside as well. But who knows that? But that was the opportunity. That was the opportunity intuitionally. So, what is this? Wow, wow, man! Look at that drop. Actually, I was just like expecting this one. Was more interested in cells. So, uh, yes, brother, I get it, and I will work on it. Thank you for your advice, and my apologies because of my message. You missed your train. Doesn't matter, buddy. You just like got some education here. Doesn't matter. I actually just like irritating me. I just like missed this trade. I was just like having more confidence to take this trade, to be honest. But it's okay. It's okay. It's a part of the game. Even I'm just like gonna execute somewhere here. It's like not my main account. What I'm gonna make like a 70 $60, just like a educational account. What I gonna make, like even if I'm just like in a trade, I'm just like missing trades on my other main account actually. So it doesn't matter. I'm not blaming you. It is whatever it is. But yeah, just like understand the concept here. It makes sense. Just make the combination between the candles actually here. Let's see. Because you explain to someone similar scenario, no to trade, no to take, no to take. What do you mean by this? This month we have so many breakout without confirmation. Yeah, impulse entry. Just like need to work on impulse entry. This is the place. If you are having grip on impulse entries, higher probability you're gonna make money. Higher probability. So let's see if I'm just like going to be get some kind of like a retracement, retest this high, and then next candle like going to be create some support and break that support. That also makes sense for me to take a sell. Now see this one. If you're just like looking at this time frame, like it just like created a resistance, just created a support, and this candle break and close below the support. So higher probability the next candle should have to be create a wick, break this low, will continuously pushing downside. But it's like overextended already. Like look at this one. From this support area, it just like moved almost like 100 pips. So if you are taking a trade after market just like move 100 pip, it could be risky one. So if I just like wanted to take a trade now, I would like to see at least a candle. I would say, let me print something here. That might be the next candle, create a week or close in a bullish form somehow like that. And then with the next candle, if the next candle just like going to be create a week and break below this low, So here I can get a better stop loss with a better execution. So there's a probability. Yeah, and taking trade now, it could be risky one now. I will wait for this candle to be closed now, just like new structure. Okay, already 50% fib done. What is this fib, Fizan? Strong reaction from the previous support area to the left. This one? Nothing. No need to worry about this one. It's just like a pass. Don't go like overthinking. I would say it's like having a volume. So yeah. Now, actually, in a simple way, buys make sense if we just like going to break above this high. Simple. I'm just like gonna remove this thing. 30 minutes just like already closed. So buys only make sense if you just like going to break and close above this resistance area. So there's a probability I'm just like gonna take a buy. Rather than that, I'm just like looking for the sells. If you just like going to be give me some kind of a confirmation, even taking a dynamic risk actually makes sense. But you know what? I can give my trade a chance somewhere here if a candle didn't like overextend it from this area, from the support. It's just like went far away from the support area. If I just like wanted to take a sell, it would be more better to close somehow nearby this area and should not have like a long wick. Then the next candle could create a wick and break the low, so I can give my trade a chance by placing stop loss somewhere here. That I was expecting that it will fill this range. This is what I was just like expecting from it, but it just like moved like 100 pips from this range, like far away like 100 pips from this current support area. So it's like overextended in my scenario. So now I'm feel like uncomfortable. Now I'm feeling like less probability here. I need some new structure to be formed. Very simple. I just like need a new structure to be formed here. uh, how much do you trade with on your main account? It's irrelevant. Bro, was break on last 50 minute was valid sell. Yeah, this was valid sell actually, looking at 30-minute time frame. When this 30-minute candle broke this low, went down, then it's like went up, respect the previous candle high, then there is no business of this current candle to come down and break the low again. If it just like come down and break the low again, there is a probability it could continuously pushing to the downside. This could be the target, and it's just like overextend it somewhere here as well. I almost like feel 50% range, like more than 50% range on the left hand side. Look at this one. Just like feel this was a range of, and this just like feel almost like more than 50%. Sir, assalamu alaikum. Walaikum salam, Musa. Okay, you know what, I think it will continuously pushing downside. Let's see, let's see. I think so. We just like gonna get some structure here. Sir, C4R candle have no upper wick. Wow, you are late, Musa. We already discussed about it. Just like waiting for the candle to be closed. Maybe London Open give us some opportunity. Might be just like waiting right now. So if I just like missed any opportunity, this is something you can see. You are here for the learning, Manatesh. Look at my reaction to the market. Like let me show you. Let me show you. Mantesh, it's like for you, buddy. Look at this one. I just like took a loss. Did I executed a buy quickly after getting the loss? From here to here, I just waited for at least like 30 minutes. Like stay away from the chart for 30 minutes, continuously watching it. What just like actually happening here? So if I'm just couldn't have like a control on my emotions, and if I just like it just like went down my in my favor, went up, took my SL, and again I just like try to take a buy, and then again it just like went down. So what could be happen, like I will just in a bigger drawdown. But this is where you will see a consistency, like a discipline in the trading. Like it's just like you hit my SL, I accept this SL, I accept it, because I did not lose something which is just like not affordable for me. So it just like never let me to get into some kind of a psychological panic condition. I just like relaxed, and then I just like give my trade another chance after breaking above this high by depending on the volume of New York. And now just like went in my favor almost like 70 pips. I almost like recover my loss here. But you can see why I just like close my position like a 99 95% position here, because we are having still the minor resistance on the left hand side. Who knows that it will just keep pushing to the upside? Who knows that? No one knows that, and I cannot predict it as well. So I just like need to like adopt this current situation. I'm gonna tap through this resistance area, so I have to be close some position at least. And if I just like wanted to wanted market to continuously pushing upside, why not to close main position from where I'm getting scared of this resistance area, and then leave the rest with a break even. So it didn't went in my favor like much. I would say it just like went like 100 pips in my favor, then start pushing to the downside and hit my break even stage. See this one? But I didn't lose anything. I recover my previous loss. I just make money here. Here I just wanted to hold my trade. You will see these whole scenario. You will just like not gonna find out any kind of FOMO, any kind of emotions in this trade. The same thing like right now, what we just like discussed about. Let me show you this one now. In the current situation, I just like miss this trade. I just like did miss this trade. But my education just like telling me it's just like overextended. If I'm taking sell here or somewhere here, it might be a late entry, so I can easily get trapped into it. So why not to wait for the new structure to be formed so I can give my trade a chance? So if I'm just like going to be get something which actually my eyes wanted to see, I'm just like gonna give my trade a chance. If it worked out very well, if it's just like not gonna work out, I'm just like gonna see how I can lose less by managing the risk. These are the simple rules you just like need to do continuously on a daily basis. So at the end you will just like used to with it, and it will become your habit. And then if you just like whenever you just like going to be sit on the chart, it will be like automatically just like coming out from your side. Yeah, I think so this makes sense. Just put something on the risk which just it's all started with you were just like putting just like taking risk which is just like easy for you to lose, simple. That will build your confidence. If you are you if you just suppose that you can afford like $100 to lose there, but you are losing like a $500 or $1,000, then you're definitely gonna be getting into some kind of a psychological like a panic condition, I would say. So we just like need to build boundaries around our psychology by sticking with the rules. Make sense? Friday. Friday. Yes, brother, I made a note of it. I will definitely work on it. Your advice very helpful. Yeah, should be. I think so. Should. So 30 minutes still open, waiting for some structure to be formed. We'll see if I can give my trade any chance there. Don't wanna lose big amount today. It's a Friday. So I just like wanted to go with good structure actually. I think so. On this account I didn't make much. This is just like standing at 4400. Oh, it's almost like double. It almost like double. Okay, from uh, what is this? Okay. This week started at what date? I think this week I just like didn't make much money on it. Uh, like from 16. I just like made 276, almost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6% of this of account this week actually. Previous week or overall this month on this account it was like this month I'm up like $1,400. It's like 28%. Yeah, it's like a 27 to 28% of my capital. Like this month is like a good one, I would say. 28% of this account, like a small account capital. Yeah, and it's mean that like you can make like a $1,500 with with like a $5,000. Wow, man, it's amazing. Like if you're making $1,500 with just like with a $5,000 account, it's just like amazing, I would say. Really, really awesome. Awesome for me actually. Okay. So yeah, let's see if I can. I'm just like gonna put risk of 50 $60, not more than that. Not more than that. Just like 50 $60. It's a Friday. Just like need to close my week with profit. So previous 4 hour bullish candle close without upper wick. What does it mean? Could you please explain once? Did you just like go through the complete webinar in a hoop lag? Did you watch all the videos? Did you go through the complete course? So Musa just like send me the chart here. Let me see. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. To take a buy, it should have to be close above the resistance area. Then next candle should have to create a wick, break above the high. Then here you go. This makes sense. Totally makes sense. But still, right now, I'm just like looking for sells right now. 15 minutes just like about to be closed in few seconds. I think so. It's just like going to be created in the same way, which I just like printed before. Something gonna print in the same situation like I think so. It's just like gonna print like a bullish candle now. Yes, this is gonna print a bullish candle now. So if a next candle going to be create a wick, break the low of this previous candle, so I can give my trade a chance by placing stop loss above this current candle high. Okay, let's see. The 15-minute candle just like close now. I'm just like go to my new support area here. This is the range I'm having. I'm gonna take a sell here, placing stop loss above this area. It's like a perfect 50 60 pips, which I'm just like ready to lose actually. Not more than 50 60 dollars, like on a day like Friday. So all I need this candle to create a wick, and if it's just like going to break below this low, depending on the volume, I will expect that it could continuously pushing downside. So this is something I was like explaining you that guys, it's just like already overextended. I need some support to be formed. I just like created a support now. So now I just like need a candle to create a wick and break this low. so I can give my trade a chance by depending on the volume that it could continuously pushing to the downside. Let's see now. Amazing guys, how you consistently do between 10% and 20% up every month. Congrats, bros. I repeat it again. It's amazing. Yeah, thank you so much, buddy. It's just like comes with the times, just like continuously doing the same thing every day. Yeah, it's like I just like gain this account 100% overall, like 5,000 with the 5,000 made like a 5,000. Wow. So yeah, just like need a week. Without week, I'm not gonna take a entry. I just like need a week here. There's something. There is something I am forgetting, and I'm also do not want to watch it. You know what? Can anyone explain it? There is something which always betrayed me. Mostly. Can anyone explain what is something 15 minutes to London Open? Yeah. Jeet, you just like got me, buddy. Yeah. Whenever it's like I am having a very, very bad record. Whenever there's like few minutes left for the candle to like the session to be open, there's a higher probability I lose the money. So just like, but still, this time if you're just like going to create a, we can break this low. Again, I'm gonna give my trade a chance here actually. If breaks above high, then it's a buy. Above high, a buy only makes sense above this area, buddy. Not somewhere here because here you are having like another resistance, then again another resistance. So buys only make sense somewhere here. Sells make sense if it's just like going to break below this low. But I'm not gonna execute if this candle going to break the low without making upper wick. And still I have a very, very, very bad record whenever I'm just like going to be execute a trade. Whenever there's like a few minutes left of opening of London session, it mostly just like give me loss there. But in this situation, I think so. If it's just like going to be create a wick, break this low, I'm gonna give my trade a chance. And if in any situation it could continuously pushing downside and close in a bearish form, then with the opening of London, it can continuously pushing downside. So let's see, man. I need a candle to create a wick first and then break this low. It's not making a wick actually. Oh, 5,000 number where? Oh, 5,000 just like far away from this area. From 5,000 we can set our target on a 5,000 actually. Come on, man. Just like create a wick and then break the low. It's also a sign of like a strong bearish momentum in it. While market just like not creating a upper wick, it will be better for this candle to create a wick and then break the low. So that will means that bullish just like try to take place, but then bears just like getting more heavier on the on the buyers, and then it start pushing to the downside and break this low. What you guys just like advising me? Should I take a sell without when the candle just like even don't have upper wick, when there's like 10 minutes left for the candle to be enter into London session? I need this candle to create a wick. I don't want it to leave me, but it's like my structure on a chart right now. This is the situation. I just like need to take decision. Just like one thing which is like stopping me. 10 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Entering into opening of London session. Candle just like don't have a upper wick. Am I overthinking right now? Yeah, I would wait. Okay, good for you, Stanko buddy. So if 30-minute close like this, be impulse entry in trend in time for London Open. Oh yeah, really? Yes. But I think so. It will never. Wow, man, it's like not creating a wick right now. It's not pushing upside. It should be create a wick. I would wait. It's not. Oh, it's not good idea. Okay, let's see. Reduce the lot size and be a part of your idea. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go with the low lot size. It will be great. You know what? It will be great if this can create a wick and break this low. It will be a great idea. Damn, why just like not creating a wick here? Is it having like a strong bearish momentum in it? It's just like stopped here. Yes, sir. Can you explain the logic if the red candle before the support has created a long rejection wick? Which one? Meaning there is a buying pressure. So even if you sell at break below, what price? Well, I just like need to imagine what you are saying. Fizan, can you send me the chart, buddy? Right now, I'm just like concentrating on this execution actually. No, it's mean like volume stops. You know what? What does it means, buddy? If it break below this low, it could be a spike. You know what? I saw it many times. Can I just like if it's just like going to break below this low, it could be a spike. The way it just like stop, like it's just like not pushing upside and creating a wick right now. And we just like entering into London Open right after 7 minutes actually. It will be great if this can somehow can create a wick and then break the low. It will be great. In other brokerage house, this red candle have upper wick. Oh, really? 50-minute time frame you're talking about? No, it's just like I'm just like open a Wanda here, but it just like don't have upper wick. No, it's just like don't have any upper wick. Oh, funding pips. It's just like a simulated account you're just like watching. It could be different because it's not like getting liquidity direct from the LP. Oh, it's just like breaking the low now. I'm just like entering into it. Here I go. Placing stop loss above this area. I will see. I will see what could be happen. Okay. Low lot size become a part of my plan. Need to manage the risk. 20 pips right now in our favor. Just like don't have a upper wick showing a strong bearish momentum in it. I need to spike it to the downside so I can close my some position. So only one thing I just like executed the candle just like don't have upper wick and we just like enter before opening of London session. Yeah, man. Let's see. Let's see if it could worked out. Okay, come on. Just like give me a spike. Come on. Look at this 5 minute time frame. Oh, 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed. And I'm just like looking at this one. These 5 minutes like very important. Anything could be happening in these 5 minutes. Very, very important. Wow, come on, just like push to the downside. I'm looking at this one. Come on. You know what? Come on. Candle don't have a upper wick. 5 minutes. If it just like give me some spike to the downside, that will be great. Wow, pushing to the downside. So now I'm just like bringing my stop loss at break even. Yeah, there's like few minutes left for the candle to be closed now. Just 4 minutes left. Just 4 minutes left. I don't want it to lose anything. I just like bring my stop loss at break even right now. Want it to push to the downside. Come on, just like give me a spike 25 pips in your favor right now. You can secure some position here. Definitely you can secure some position here. Easy. It's a easy money right now. Wow. 37, 30, 40. Can I grab a little bit more? 40. Okay. Closing just like 90% position here. 80% actually. I just like close 80% position at 40 pips. You know what? I'm just like removing this TP actually. I'm removing this TP. Let's see. Let's see with this extra position where it could be continuously going to the. I think so. It will be a spike to the downside with the opening of London session. 50 pips right now, just like running in your favor. 50 pips, you can secure some position. We are going towards 5,000 very, very, very quickly right now. 3 minutes left. There's still like 3 minutes left for the candle to be closed. What? Someone just like telling me wait for the candle to be closed. Why, buddy? Why the candle just like not creating a upper wick? The only thing I'm just like worried about the candle, just like there was just like few minutes left for the opening of London session. That was the only thing I was just like worried about. So great execution, Cass. As I said, here for learning and a lot to learn to be able to make such trades. Yeah, man. Just like intuitionally, actually. So amazing how you need the market, bro. So, Trop, this is what we do every day. Here, see this one. It's like a very educational. Again, didn't execute it here. Told that it should have to be create some support. It created a support. I was waiting for this candle to create a wick. It didn't create a wick. It's mean like having a strong bearish momentum in it. Then it's like broke the low. So I just like executed. Now I just like went 40 pips in my favor. Why not to secure some position? It's a Friday. Why not to take some money with you? Don't look at the money I'm making here. Just like look at the concept. Even you're just like going with 100 lots, it will react in the same way. All you just like need to see, just like wanted to like just like watch the candles actually there. Just like watch the candle how just like moving there. Scasser, you are a goat. Thank you so much, buddy. So yeah, right now 50 60 pips still right now is just like in your favor. You guys definitely should close or at least like 50%. Close at least like 50%. That will be a amazing thing you just like gonna do. So now H4 just like start flipping. Look at this one. Start flipping to the downside. Whatever I'm just like gonna get, that gonna be the extra money. 1 minute left for this candle to be closed. Just like a 1 minute left. Just like a 1 minute left. What a amazing trade, I would say. Come on. So if it's just like going to be closed with no, let me see how I can use our. Okay, let's trail it on a 1 minute time frame somewhere here. Okay, let's see. Just few seconds left for the candle to close. Few seconds, 5 seconds left. Then we just like going to be entering the opening of London session. Okay, London just like open now. You just like don't have a bottom wick. What is the meaning of the candle just like don't have a bottom wick? It could be now continuously pushing up. So it's like I'm having a 50% probability. See this one. So I think so I'm just like gonna get out from this one. But what a trade. Look at this one. I'm just like out. I'm out. Should I have peak lows, everything somewhere here? So just like went 60 pips in your favor. It's like a very, very, very educational webinar you guys just like got here today. Like how we can grab some chunks. So with this money I can buy a meal, I can pay my internet bill, i can I can pay my gym fee, something like that. So I grab something which I can use for some purpose actually. So but for that one, I just like need to build proper patience in myself. No FOMO. Like here, it's like a, I would say, where Mr. What is the name of that person who was like asking me about the psychology, the emotional thing. I don't remember the name. Sorry, buddy. Manatesh Goda, buddy. Look at this one. Everything will just like align with each other. Look at this one. Can we just like created a support? Didn't get into FOMO, and then we just like enter. So good things just like become more like start getting like a higher probability now. Just like went 60 pips in our favor, close 40 pips, leave the rest. Then this can just like close with no bottom wick. Look at this one now. It's just like continuously pushing upside. So if you just like did not secure some position, if you just like did not secure money and try to predict the market that it will continuously keep going in your favor, right now you are standing at break even. Right now you are standing at a break even. You did not get anything, and now you are might be getting into some kind of like a psychological panic condition, that before that you were just like watching profits in your PNL. Now market just like showing you no profits there, might be break even or might be a little drawdown. So yeah, everything you just like need to understand. It's just like come with the knowledge or with the experience. For that you just like need to go through the proper process. I just love the way you reading the charts. Thank you, Deep. Thank you. This is what I'm just like continuously doing from 5 years. Okay, look at this one. No sellers. Exactly. Stanko, look at this one. Can just like close no bottom week. Look at this candle how just like move now. So what you guys just like gonna get if you just like did not secure some position, wanted to hold it because I was expecting it will continuously pushing downside. But if the candle just like have no bottom wick, what I should do? Then I have to close my position. I have to manage the risk. See this one, I just like never then let it to hit my complete break even. I close everything here. So Friday we just like secured by the Friday today. It's like a very educational content I receive for the Friday. H1 is look at this H1 rejection, man. What are rejection and what are closure? Very very nice. So I think so. I have just like done with the day with the educational purpose. Actually, I don't have any kind of plan to take a any extra trade for the Friday. I'm just like gonna close this Friday on this account for this week. For this week on this account, realistically, it's up like 6%, 6% almost. So I'm just like happy with that one. Overall, I just like make like almost like a $1,400 on this account for this month till right now, like 27 to 28%. So yeah, I think so. I should take this money out from my weekly purpose. Done with the week, I would say. Look at the size. So if I'm just like sitting with a higher capital, I will again up if I'm up like a 6%, not even like a 6%. If I'm just like sitting with a higher capital, if I was just like up like 2%, 3% even, so I'm just like gonna call it a week actually. I wanted to take this money with me. I just like wanted to use this money. Just like I'm not gonna use this money, just like giving you like a like advice. So yeah, man. uh so today is just like a Friday and I'm just like gonna offer my Juma prayer as well. So looking at YouTube, sorry, I just like didn't read messages from the YouTube. Now I'm just like gonna read it. Sir, if the current 15 minutes, I think I should start from here. Sir, if the current, let me just start from here. Let me move it here. Sir, if the current M15 candle close with a small body and the next candle form an upper wick and breaks the previous small, oh, I just like already took the sell. I'm just like reading it late. Sir, there is a 15-minute left for the opening of London Open. Yes. Likes are not there. Yes. I thought you are looking at like buttons. Okay. Just what? 10 load cell. Okay. Do not take it without a wick. Wow. Wait for candle close. Okay. So these both people just like miss the move. Use an order. Okay. Wow. Everyone just like giving me the advice here. No per week. Okay. How much should I make per trade in 7,500 dominion funding? Just like one person. I am only making $15, max $150 down. What? I'm only making $15, max $150 down. Somehow recovered a lot. Now $82 down from $150. Can you give me any advice? Lower the lot size and do back test audio structures. Amazing trade like sniping patience, right time entry. Yeah, exactly. Crazy trade today, very educational. Thank you, Mr. Okay. Okay. So have a great weekend, Cass, and see ya next week. Thank you again for the education and for the guidance. Yes, thank you. Just like really appreciate that you guys just like appeared here and watch the stream. So I'm just like heading off now. It's been like 1 hour. I'm just like doing the stream. It's like a Friday, so and I'm also just like enough in like having a fast right now. So we'll see you guys on Monday. Till that, be safe, be careful. If you just like already standing in profits, take these profit with you. Just like enjoy your weekend with your friends, with your family, I would say. So I'm just like gonna see you guys on Monday. Till that, be safe, be careful. Don't try to take a forcefully trade. Wait patiently for the proper structure to be formed, and then give your traders chance. So here we go. Thank you so much, Sim. So take care, everyone. We'll see you soon. Stay blessed, and bye bye.